Hi Collective, and welcome to this pick a pile reading. So this reading, we are going to go over your next major life change. So I'm going to give you guys some time to pick your pile. Hi Pile 1 Collective, and welcome to your message. So this is a reading for your next major life change. And I am reading a little differently today. I am not shuffling because I want to make sure that the message is shorter, because I feel like shuffling takes up quite a bit of time. And I like to yap, but I want to keep them short and sweet. But anyway, so basically, your next major life change. So I pulled these cards out one by one, and I was gagged. Each time there was a heart. This is crazy. So we have the Ace of Hearts, the Seven of Hearts, the King of Hearts, and the Ten of Hearts. You guys, this is beautiful energy. Wow. This is like your soulmate. With the Ace of Hearts, this is obviously like a new beginning in love. This is we got the love card. This is a new beginning in love. This is something that makes you believe in love again, where I feel like just because the image of the heart is there, like someone that makes your heart start beating faster, in excitement, in like wonder and admiration. Somebody who I feel like I don't know why I'm seeing somebody like jumpstart, like jump starting your heart. Maybe you haven't been in the dating scene for a minute and you're putting yourself back out there, or you're not, like, you don't plan on dating, but this is somebody that you run into. It's like it's fated. This is definitely fated given like the energy, but this is could be something like out of a movie almost. But it's a relationship where you two, like, you're whole apart, but when you come together you just make this beautiful world. Okay, like you make beautiful music, I feel like saying. You just fit. I love how with the next card we got relationship. So obviously you are entering a relationship. It's like these jigsaw pieces, and they fit perfectly. They're a perfect match. It's like, I don't know what I heard. When I move, you move. Like you guys, you move in sync. You breathe in sync. You guys could read each other's minds. Like I'm getting like a 12th house synastry kind of element, where it's like words don't even have to be spoken. You are deeply felt by each other, which is really, really beautiful. And then with the guide here, I'm hearing that, yeah, I'm like, he also has like a bit of a heart. He's like, his body's like a heart. I feel like even with that imagery, like this person wears their heart on their sleeve, and they're going to teach you how to do the same, because it's the guide here. So they're going to guide you into softness, into vulnerability, into allowing your walls to come down, into allowing your heart to be seen. This is either you or this person, but I feel like it's really you, given like the fact that I feel like you've weathered many storms when it comes to love. This person could have as well. And so, you know, they've been around, they know what they're looking for. Like they're not here for games, and neither are you. That's what I'm getting. But they have this kind of gentle, like literally this gentle, like guiding hand when it comes to love. They understand that you may take longer to open up and fully show all that you are to them, to share parts of yourself with them. And they are patient. They are enduring, giving us like ram energy. Like they are enduring. They are patient. I feel like they like a challenge anyway. I feel like they like to unravel you slowly in a way. Yeah, they're very understanding. Like this is a very, very beautiful, beautiful love energy. This person could be older than you. I am getting that vibe. They're very wise, for sure, with this card here. And with the Ten of Hearts at the bottom of the deck, it's just like ultimate fulfillment, you know? This is beautiful. And it's like a war medallion, right? So to me, this is saying like, help you know the song where it's like, war is over. You're like, I'm out the streets. I don't ever gotta go in the streets again. Like, that's this energy. I do see you guys potentially like having a family if that's what you want, getting married. This is definitely a long-term commitment, because like when you think of like going to war, like that's a commitment somebody makes. They are like, it's like kind of like do or die kind of energy. To me, this is giving like through this life and through death, we will always like be together. Like, I am by your side. Like, I'm committed to you. Okay. Yeah, this is giving like a heavy like commitment energy. And then it says success. So this is like you guys are planting flowers or a tree. I'd rather say a tree in a garden. And as you guys age and move throughout life together, it's just going to grow stronger. The roots are going to run even deeper. This is very, very, very beautiful energy. Like, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Oh my goodness. But I also get that even with the medallion, with the success card here, because I'm pretty sure it's a war medallion. That's what it looks like. It's like daring to be brave, daring to believe in love again is your next major life change, which brings in this love where you dare to, I don't know, allow a glimmer of hope back in, and that ignites this spark that brings in this soul-fulfilling love. Pile 1, this is so beautiful. I love this energy for y'all so bad. So bad, okay? I don't want to keep going on. I pretty much, summarized your next major life change. It is a relationship. It is a long-term relationship. So I feel like this is for, like I said, some of you could be listening, you're like, oh, like I'm kind of done with love, blah, blah, blah. But this is going to reignite it with the Ace of Hearts here. And obviously the love card, the beating heart. Because the heart is life, it keeps us alive. It keeps us here. And I feel like that's what this relationship is going to do. You're like, oh my gosh, you breathed life into me. You revived me. Like, I'm seeing the world in different colors. I'm like, that saying, like, waking up and smelling the roses, like you're going to be living that. It's like I'm on cloud 9 when it comes to, like, when I'm around you, I feel safe. I feel protected. I feel like this person's very, very protective with the guide here, the King of Hearts. They're very protective. They're down to earth. They are nurturing. They're going to want to take care of you. Definitely going to want to please you. They're kind of like, I feel like it's a very intuitive connection. That's why I said this is very like spiritual, divine, and fated. Okay? And it is most definitely long lasting. Because a medallion is like a keepsake. It's something you carry with you. It's not something that you let go of. It's like a badge of honor, of pride. It's something you treasure. It's like an emblem of like a moment in time in your life. And yeah, I feel like this is like, the relationship is memorable. It's like it leaves an imprint on you, this love, but it's not going away. This is something that lasts a lifetime, okay? So that is your next major life change, Pile 1. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and take care. Hi, Pile 2, and welcome to your message. So this is a reading for what is your next major life change. And Pile 2, I do see, okay, so we have work, delays, the stranger, and conflict. Now, for you guys, I see that your next major life change is going to be you choosing to honestly like reinvent like your career work life. Because with work and delays, I'm seeing that you guys are experiencing stagnation. I also even just heard like ill health. So for some of you, you guys could be getting physically sick from like your workplace or the work that you're currently doing. But, and also this just gives me like you feel like you're like a cog in the machine. Like what you're doing is so like monotonous and doesn't matter, and it's not your dream. And that's why with the stranger here, or honestly, I feel like, hold on, before I even get to the stranger, I feel like even for some of you, you guys could be experiencing like difficulty when it comes to work, like in and out of jobs perhaps, or you do, maybe if you do have a job, it's just so like tiresome and monotonous, and it is draining you. And for some of you, you guys could be in like a tough financial spot. And if you aren't, for some of you, I do see you guys coming into that energy. I hate to say it, but it's because what you're doing is not aligned with your path. Like, this is not where you're supposed to be. And I feel like a lot of you know that's not where you're supposed to be. And so that's why with the stranger and conflict at the bottom here, it's saying like the stranger, because it's also like the unknown, like the mysterious, like the mystique. To me also maybe kind of like the subconscious a little bit. But you guys are kind of flirting with the idea of departing, of walking away from a certain career path. And it's causing a lot of internal conflict, or it's going to cause a lot of internal conflict, because you're like, well, but I thought that, this is what I meant to be doing. Like, work is work. I feel like some of you guys could be saying that, or even some of your family members or friends could be saying, oh, look, like, work is work. Like, just shut up and, like, you'll be all right, which I understand. Like, this economy is nothing to play with. So, but I do feel you guys having, like, wrestling internally. You're tossing and turning. I feel like you guys could have, like, a business plan or an idea that you've written down somewhere. Maybe something, I don't know why, I just feel like tucked away in like a shoebox, like something that you've kept near and dear to you, but that you've always wanted to bring to life, but maybe you thought it was just too out of the ordinary, or I'm hearing a motorcycle pass by, and I'm like, maybe because, people who ride motorcycles, like, they live on the edge, because that is low-key a little, like, reckless. Driving a motorcycle, it's not everybody does, it's eccentric, it's out there, you know what I mean? So feeling like you're kind of flirting with danger. Like, and to you, danger is maybe not having this sense of, like, this stable sense of work, right? Where you go and pursue something. And ultimately, I do see you guys wanting to pursue this idea or ideas that you have regarding, this could be like a company, a business, whatever it is, a product, whatever it is, you really want to pursue this. And so I feel like the conflict, because it's also a boxing glove, I feel like this is you like becoming stronger in a way. Does that make sense? Like, becoming stronger, like developing the strength, and also because boxing is like a hobby for a lot of people, it's also like it's a passion for a lot of people. So I'm getting like getting your passion back, building your strength and trust in yourself, and that the things that truly inspire you and move you, you don't have to be afraid of them. You don't have to like keep them under lock and key anymore. If you feel it deep in your spirit, this is something that you should do, you should go for it. I feel like I said, I feel like the solution to this conflict definitely lies within things from your past. Like, I feel like whatever it is that you truly want to do lies within like your past, like your memories, your like something that you keep very close to your heart that you might replay, you might revisit, and it's like you might get little flashes and little signs. You're like, and you might be brought back to like a time period in your life through like dreams, or like I said, honestly, I forget what I was saying. Help. But anyway, you're like right on the edge of moving into the unknown and getting, because that's the key to breaking out of the stagnancy. So your next major life change is you are going to, if you aren't already in this period of stagnancy, you are going to be, so maybe you already are in the period of stagnancy, but like the change that's happening, it's like, because before you were like, oh, okay, it was just, I'm kind of getting that, what is that from? What is it from? Is it like Squidward, where he's in that like town and he just lives every day over and over and over and over and over again. So you're just letting like life pass you by, but it's going to come to a point where you are in conflict. you are in conflict. You're flirting with the unknown. You're flirting with your ideas that you have. And then this is going to spark, I feel like, you building the strength, the trusting yourself, and allowing passion to move you to pursue your passion. Because I do feel like this will be very fruitful for you if you do. But I do see you guys literally like having like an internal battle. And this could even be with people in your life as well that are like, what do you mean? Like, no, don't do that. But I do see it working out for you guys. Like I said, I think it's tied to, it's something from your past. I feel like this is an idea that you've had for a long time that you're flirting with the idea of pursuing. So pursue it. Because if you're staying where you're at, like, make the plan, have some form of like tangible like action or whatever. Make the plan before you leave wherever you're at. Okay? Start working on it actively. Okay? Because these delays are not for a reason. They're spiritual. You're experiencing delays because you're not supposed to be there. And you know you're not supposed to be doing that. And that's why you are in this conflict. You're going to be experiencing this conflict, okay? So that is your reading, pile 2. Take care. Hi, pile 3 collective, and welcome to your message. So this reading is, what is your next major life change? Now, pile 3. Okay, so if memories, change, obstacles, and home. So for you guys, I feel like you guys are in a period, well, I feel like you guys are currently in a period of like longing and reminiscing and asking yourself what ifs. The energy is going to shift though, but with the memories card here, in the locket, and the locket sits very close to your heart. So this is about, I feel like you guys, and then with home, change, obstacles, I feel like you guys were in a relationship. Okay. I am strongly getting a romantic relationship. This could also be a friendship of some sort. Maybe for some of you it's family, but I am really getting a sense that you guys are dealing with the loss of a relationship. And you've been caught up in the memories of what could I have done different? Like, could I have changed this? Are they still thinking about me? I wonder like what life would be like with them still. And it's like, you guys were or are like unable to move on. It's like you're not able to like let go of this completely. I feel like it's almost like you feel like your journey was cut short, like your relationship was cut short. This could even potentially be, I'm so sorry if some of you experience like the physical loss of like somebody passing away. I am so sorry for your loss if this is the case here. So obviously in this case, it's not so much about like moving on, but understanding that grief is going to be with you. And you have to sit with the grief and allow it to move through you. Allow yourself to feel the pain and the loss of that person, but also celebrate their life. If this is a person that's passed away, celebrate their life as well, and understand that grief will swallow you whole if you let it. And if this person has passed away, they wouldn't want you to be swallowed whole by it. They wouldn't want you to stop living. They wouldn't want you to keep going on and smiling and having new experiences, okay? But for those of you who this person like hasn't passed, like I said, like you keep replaying these thoughts, and it's like a movie in your head, okay? But I feel like the next major life change is going to be you guys, or for some of you this could be the end of the relationship. That just is the next major life change, and you're going through like the period of like the mourning, the grieving, and replaying events and just having them on your mind like ceaselessly. And so we move into, it's like I see you guys finally putting an end to like these obsessive thoughts when it comes to this person. Or like I said, if this person has passed away, it's like, okay, I can still honor their life and still live my life. Me finding joy again, or finding purpose again, or potentially finding love again. For some of you, if this is like somebody who's passed away, that does not negate what we had or diminish their life or whatever, okay? This is you being like, I need to accept that. Yeah, I'm hearing, I love that song, The Scythe by The Last Dinner Party. Okay, like each life runs its course. Yeah, let life run its course. With the, like with the wheel here, with the water wheel here, yeah, with change, things are going to start shifting. You're going to realize that you, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You just drowning in this energy, not allowing yourself to come up for air. Instead of trying to, let's say, like, implement new routines into your day or taking care of yourself, you have been like a hindrance to yourself. You have been your own worst enemy throughout this, where you've just been completely swallowed whole. And I feel like you're like, okay, I can't live my life like this forever. You know, like this person, they have, like, we've separated and it is what it is. And I can't keep staying here forever. So I feel like with this home card here, it's like you have to relearn, so I feel like rebuild like your foundation, like restart your life over. And that is your next major life change. It's restarting your life. It's you finally turning the door. It's like opening a new door, and it's like, okay, I want to wake up and I want to feel okay. I want to start taking care of myself. I want to start building my life around me again. What do I enjoy doing? What desires and goals do I have? Are there any hobbies that I want to pick up? How do I envision my life? Like I said, let's say this person, like you broke up. It's like, okay, you have to literally rebuild your life, which is this home card. You have to rebuild the foundation. I feel like your foundation has been crumbling beneath you, or maybe you might be under the foundation, okay? But that's okay. That's okay, though, because this change is coming in when you're like, you know what? Literally, it's like a lock, right? You have the key. You have the key. You're understanding. I can't keep replaying and putting myself in this cycle of just misery and anguish and hurt and pain. I have to look for the light. I have to let the light in. I have to want to meet the light. I have to want to feel it against my skin again. Okay? And I'm not saying don't grieve. I'm not saying that. Please do. That's central to the healing process. But also allow the sun to touch your skin. Okay? Take care of yourself throughout it. Or if you need help from, friends or family, allow them to also help you through this, okay? But definitely with the home card on the bottom of the deck, this is rebuilding from the ground up. This is reshaping. This is also finding a home within yourself. What does home look like to you? What does it feel like to you? Not just a physical space, but energetically. What is it like? What is that like for you? Yeah, pile 3. This is such a tender pile. Very tender subject. It's not easy going through heartbreak or even like physical death, like losing somebody that you love dearly. So my heart goes out to y'all, and know that your next major life change is you rebuilding. Okay, this is you coming back home to yourself. This is you building a stronger foundation. Yeah, this is you taking back control. Yeah. This is you valuing yourself again, finding yourself again. I love it. This is like a rejuvenation period where you're overcoming these obstacles, where you realize like, okay, I want new life. If I want new life, I have to go out. I have to breathe the air. I have to accept it. I have to allow it to move through me. And that is exactly what you're going to do. Okay? This is you taking back. This is you taking the reins, and you can take it slow. It doesn't have to be fast. I do feel like, because a house isn't built overnight, so obviously I feel like this is you taking it very slow. Okay, and getting back into the motion of things. Returning to you, which is always a sacred, slow, and beautiful process. So that is your message, pile 3. Take